What's up, YouTube? For tonight, I have a full Sabrina team. Right, we're getting pretty close to beating all the badges now. I had lots of battles with this team, actually. They were pretty fun. As I'm saying, I'm going to put up the closest battle that I had with this one. So what I did was pretty much do all of those moves there. There were a couple of things. Actually, I think I nearly did everything there because there wasn't anything that you couldn't get. So I did all that. If you please like this video so we can get the next Dream Leader up tomorrow. See if we can get that 3K likes again. We've been doing that on all the videos so far. Let's get to this one. Anyway, so I was thinking who I should lead with on this actual team. So I decided I'd probably lead with Mr. Mime because he had reflect and light screen, and he could work as a screener, somewhat. They also had an Espeon too, so this is this is going to be pretty fun. Right, obviously I'm going to get outsped there. Now Shadow Ball actually gets, the berry actually comes in handy there. I've also got Filter as well as Berry, so that did like nothing to me, which is awesome. I just set up light screen there, obviously, because that's a Espeon. I was thinking, what should I do here? Should I swap into... I could swap into my own Espeon here and take the Shadow Ball and maybe try and revenge kill with Shadow Ball. I was just going to see. I just did the risky swap anyway. They actually set up Carmine on the swap, so it's not too bad, I guess. But they're gonna be hitting harder now since they got another boost in special attack. So I outspeed. I'm guessing here we are both the same speed. You wouldn't really not run max speed on Espeon. Espeon is going to hit me a lot harder with her Shadow Ball than mine, so that kind of sucks. Or his Shadow Ball. Right, I win the speed tie here, which is great. I was praying, please win, and I do. That's sweet. And I'm going to take the other Espeon out there. That's good. So one down for me. So I'm going pretty well at the moment. Right, out comes the Abomasnow. I know it's going to be Mega straight off the bat. I know what they're going to try and do. They're probably going to try and go for Ice Shard because I'm on quite a low amount of health there. And I had a Pokemon to swap into that, so I didn't really want to do that. I thought, let's go with the Jinx here, since I resist that, and I've got Lovely Kiss on Jinx, so I'm going to try that out as well. A couple of these Pokemon had Dream Eater as well, but I knew I probably wouldn't be able to get to try that out, because generally when you put someone to sleep, you swap out right away. Okay, so Mega Evolution there, which was pretty obvious, and the Ice Shard, which was pretty obvious there. It still does a chunk of damage to me, but I thought that was there's a crit there. That's probably why. Okay, my light screen actually wears off there. Lovely Kiss does hit, which is good. It's going to put Abomasnow to sleep, which is nice, so I'm going to get a swap there. I was thinking, what should I go for on the swap? I don't really have like Carmine or anything on the set. As I said, I'm using the sets on there, so I could have easily gone for a Nasty Plot or anything there if I wanted to, but that's that's the challenge of those sets. I just went for Frost Breath because that was the best attack that I had to go for. I don't think I even had my Psychic attack on this Jinx was actually Dream Eater. I didn't even have Psychic or Psyshock. After the Frost Breath and Hail does a fair whack to Flogs, but it's just not going to be enough. That thing's going to be able to just heal itself up easily, so I'm going to have to swap out here. I'm going to go back and Mr. Mime because he doesn't have much really left to do. I don't have many good attacks on him. I'm really just going to be using him as a screener. So I get hit by a Moonblast, just live there, which is nice. I'm going to be able to live with a Hail too. Now I'm looking at the start what the rest of their team is. They're all quite physical, so I thought, well, I could just set up a Reflect here. That'd be quite handy, so I could tank hits a little bit better in the future. Like, I don't have Psyshock or anything. That would have been nice. A couple of my Pokemon have Psyshock, so I'm gonna probably use that. I was thinking at this point I'm gonna probably use that against Flogs. That'll be good. Flogs normally has a crazy special defense. Anywho's, the Hail stops there. I'm gonna I'm thinking about what I should actually swap in. I'm thinking, well, I could probably swap in my Alakazam here. That could be a good swap in, but I was thinking, well, let's go for Espeon. Let's see what I can do here. I decided to go for Psyshock on Espeon because I had that on Espeon and Alakazam and Slowking as well. Doesn't quite kill, but does a nice chunk of damage there. Moonblast, unfortunately, is going to take me out. So that's Espeon down. Right, now I was thinking, what should I do? I should probably... I could have brought in Alakazam there, but I'm not really 100% sure what EVs it was running or anything. If it lived badly, I didn't really want to waste Alakazam because he's quite one of the better Pokemon on my team. Right, Flogs is going to swap out there and go into Honchkrow, expecting my Psychic type attack, which I did go for. I swap out here because I'm thinking, well, that's probably most definitely going to have Sucker Punch. Let's check it with a... this was really a really scary Pokemon to play against because it was super effective against like all of my Pokemon. They swap out there with a Sucker Punch, which is interesting, which could tell me that it's choice scarfed or maybe choice banded. I'm not too sure at the point in the time, but I'm thinking it could be because they could have easily gone for another attack. I just swap out here and I go into Slowking because I thought that'd be a reasonable swap in. My reflect actually does wear off there. I stay in here just to see what it's going to use. I knew that it probably would be carrying Wild Charge, so I just went for Slack Off here, or whatever move it was going to use. Even if it did use a move, it wouldn't be all that bad. So it does lots to me, like a lot more than I thought it would. So I just, I'm just slacking off here and healing my health back. It just leaves there on the second one. Whew, that was really close. I actually get my Ganlon Berry here, so that was really good. It actually came in handy this time. What Ganlon Berry does, it raises your defense, +1. But obviously when it's a one-time use, and when you swap out, it's gone as well. So it's very gimmicky. Right, I just stay in again, and it's going to go for Wild Charge again. Since I got that +1 boost, it doesn't do quite as much. At the same time, Arcanine is actually killing itself with all the recoil on Wild Charge. Just continuing to go for Slack Off here. I'm thinking if I get enough good health range, I'm just going to go for Psyshock. And I thought, I might as well just do it now just to get rid of it. Obviously it's going for the critical hit. That is quite obvious. It's definitely in KO range now, so I'm just going to go for Psyshock and finish it off. That was doing a lot of damage there. I went back after and checked on it. It could have even been banded. It was doing lots of damage. Anyways, out comes Machamp, which is interesting. I'm thinking, well, I don't think that's going to, what is that going to use? Is it going to use knockoff, or maybe go for a bullet punch, which probably is not going to kill? I didn't really have much use for Jinx anymore. It just didn't have any good moves. The best move I had was Frost Breath and Dream Eater and Lovely Kiss, which I couldn't use anymore because there's already Pokemon asleep. And it just wasn't that great really, so I just sacrificed that. It did knock off though, so now I know that's got that move. I just went for Psyshock here again. Sorry, I was thinking, no, this was actually a point where I took a risk. I actually went for Focus Blast here, thinking that Honchkrow would swap into it again, which it did, which was really good. I got some solid damage on it there, nearly taking it out, but not quite. I swap out again here, expecting a Sucker Punch. I'm just going to go back into Hypno again. And obviously that Sucker Punch is there. So even though Honchkrow was quite strong against my team, it was quite easy to work around with Sucker Punch at this point in time. Right, I didn't have much to... I didn't really have a lot to do, so I just Shadow Balled, and that does nothing to Machamp. That could even be I did give it max special attack, so it could even be Assault Vest or something. I don't even know. I get a special defense drop, which is nice there. I live the knockoff there because I put a lot of EVs into its health and stuff, and a little bit into defense. Right, anyways, I just Shadow Ball. I'm just pretty much burning off my Hypno so I can get a free swap in with Alakazam. That was kind of what I wanted to do. Hypno didn't have too much use anymore. Right, I can Psyshock here, and I know that I can easily take the Machamp out. It does Bullet Punch there, but that's not going to be enough to take me out. Alakazam is very weak in defenses, but it's obviously not that weak. It'll get one shot, but... Right, anyway, that's Machamp down. That's good. Nice bulky Pokemon out the way there. Out comes the Honchkrow this time. I'm thinking, well, okay, it's probably just going to go for Sucker Punch again, and I just swap out again here, straight into Slowking. So the Honchkrow was very obvious here. They did about 3, I think that's about the 3rd time it's done that, so I wasn't actually too worried about Honchkrow. They swap out again, so I definitely think that it's Banded or Troscarfed. I don't know at this point in the game. Anyways, I do the double swap here because I knew they'd probably go back into Florgs after that. I suspected they were definitely Scarfed or Choice Banded or Troscarfed. Anyways, I just went for Psyshock here again. I took the risk because before they swapped into the Honchkrow, and I hit them with Focus Blast, so they're probably a bit shy of swapping it in and now. So that's Florgs down, so that's really good. And now this is where things got interesting. So Honchkrow comes in, I swap out here, and it uses Pursuit. I'm like, oh damn, it's got Pursuit there. I actually had the berry that resists that, but it's Alakazam, so it's most of the Colbur berry. It's definitely not going to live. So very nice play there. They pretty much used Sucker Punch for the whole time, just making me think that they only had that move, but they used Pursuit, which is that was good. They got rid of my Alakazam. Now I was worried because they actually had a Moxie up, and that hit really hard. Thankfully, I had max defense and max health, so I was able to live that one with a Slowking and take it out with Ice Beam. So this one was really coming down to the wire as well. So the last Pokemon they had left was Abomasnow. Now, this wasn't good because I didn't have any special attacking EVs or anything, so I knew I wasn't going to be able to hit very hard. And if this had like wood hammer or any like grass type move, I was pretty much it was game. So I had to pray that this thing would not wake up. I just checked how much damage I would do regardless what EVs it had. Judging on that damage, it probably most certainly has like a lot in health or whatnot. Anyways. It's going to be asleep for another turn. I decided to go for Slack off there to get some health back. I don't really want to be in low health if it does wake up, because I will most certainly go down to that one. Right, and there's that annoying hail as well around. Now, unfortunately, it actually wakes up here and uses Giga Drain, and that is pretty much for me. I'm gone because the hail will actually take me out next turn. But man, that was really close. That Honchkrow just saving that pursuit all the way to the end there. Very nice. I actually had a good couple of wins with this team already, but I wanted to show you guys the closest battle that I had, and this was it. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was good. Remember, drop a like on that video, see if we can get that 3K likes again, and if you've got any theme teams, put them in the comment section as well. If you'd like to see the previous gym leader battles, just check this little playlist out after the video. That's about all, guys. Peace out.